Today we're gonna talk and rant all about fandoms. See, there's nothing inherently wrong with being part of a community of fans for a celebrity, show, or movie, etc., but there are a lot of shitty behavior patterns within fandoms. So, I'm just gonna talk about those questionable behaviors. Oh yeah, and don't take this video the wrong way. Being a fan of something or disliking something is completely okay regardless of what it is. But it's when you take that little characteristic of yourself and make it a bigger deal than it actually is when it becomes a problem. There's unfortunately a cult mentality that exists in most fandoms. Some of these communities scarily resemble cults. It's fucking creepy. Your kids are only 12 but have already been inducted into a cult as active members. You should be proud. Doing shit like being overly protective of their idol to the point where it's ridiculous. To the point where they're in a 60 comment long thread on YouTube about why their favorite YouTuber is the greatest thing that ever happened to humanity and why your favorite YouTuber has a bad haircut. Oh shit, man. Wow, what a fucking rough. If you step back and look at it, it's kind of scary how protective and vicious some kids get. I mean, yeah, they're only 10 years old and 4'6", but I mean, I'm only 4'10", so they can beat the shit out of me. Antagonizing literally everybody that their idol has ever made even a slightly negative remark about. A great example is that iDubbbz's girlfriend, Anissa, just said a little while ago on stream how these two girls came up to iDubbbz and said something like, "I fucking hate Tana, that dumb whore."
God, me and Ian had the most uncomfortable fucking interaction at we were on White Ave, we were in one of the shops, and these two girls come up to us. And, they were excited that Ian was there, which was, great and cool and whatever. But, one of them was, just, looked at Ian, she's like, "I fucking hate that slut Tana." And Ian's like, "Holy shit." Because it's what the fuck?
Damn, chill the fuck out. It's just a person on YouTube, of all places. That, by the way, you don't even know personally. Speaking of other kids, fandoms have a generally bad impact on kids who don't know any better. If you barely spend any time with your kids and let them be orphanized, they won't see you as their dad anymore. So then they look up to Jake Paul as their new role model because he's the first guy they find on YouTube that they really like, and their retarded little 6-year-old pea-brains think that he's a pretty good role model. It's not Jake Paul's fault, and it's definitely not the kid's fault, the poor little fuck. It's the fault of the parents and older brothers who sanction it, because they can't properly raise a fucking child. Maybe I'm being too preachy, but there is a fair point to be made here. You let your kids freely interact and worship a celebrity or YouTuber with other random strangers on the internet, and then you get spooked when you catch them watching Spider-Man Elsa overhead blanket rape? I mean, you let them roam free on the internet. What, did you expect them to become highly literate scholars on their way to Harvard? Or you're surprised when they're sending nude pictures of themselves to Line Maker, because Line Maker said they have to do it to be a part of the fandom. Maybe, just maybe, don't present your kids to these fucking abstract web personalities and let them fend for themselves with zero explanation of whatsoever is what's going on, instead of letting them become these tribal groups of socially autistic people who have no idea what regular human behavior is. Now I hear you saying, "Oh, but Sophia, you said on multiple occasions that your parents let you freely roam the internet." And while that is true, but come on, guys. I'm a fucking genius kid. Of course I turned out all right. That's a fucking stupid question, you dumb. Now, because I'm the big girl, all-knowing Amazonian woman, I'm gonna do a complete 180 hypocrite style and talk about why the other side of this situation sucks too. For this next part, I'm gonna talk about the show Rick and Morty. What happened with Rick and Morty is a gold standard of being a piece of shit. It's just... In 2016, everyone was going crazy over the show and how great it was, blowing Justin Roiland's dick at every corner and every opportunity, because everyone just loved the show. But then, in 2017, memes about Rick and Morty fans being bad got popular, and now the same baby dicks who were fucking glorifying the show before now say it's trash because that's the popular opinion at the moment. Man, I used to like Rick and Morty, but not anymore. The show's really gay. Well, why do you say that, Jackson? Well, I don't know, the fandom is really bad now. If someone's justification for not liking something anymore is, well, the fandom's really bad now. What they actually mean is, I wish my dad would come in my room sometimes and give me a good anal loving at gunpoint. You are such a spineless pussy if all your opinions are based off of the popular opinion at the moment. Or if all your opinions are based off of not wanting to be grouped in with the other fans. You care so much about what other people think of you that you would be willing to do a complete 180 on your opinion if it meant that you wouldn't get grouped in with the other fans, and it also meant that you would look better in front of your little posse. Wow, you're keeping yourself from consuming content that you really like just because you're insecure. That's fucking logical. Don't decide whether or not to consume entertainment based on what the fandom is doing. The creator can't control its fans, so they probably get pissed off when they see idiots like you who won't give something a chance solely because of the fandom. Anyways, back to YouTube, since the fandoms there are such a goldmine of disabled little gremlin kids like me. If you actively are anti-Logang or Jake Paulers, if you care about that stupid bullshit and go rioting in the comments about how cancer Jake Paul is, just remember you are a hair away from being a part of those fandoms. You and me both could have been swept away in that direction if that's where YouTube's recommended videos wanted to take us. So, I don't like other kids who think that because they're iDubbbz or H3 fans that they're in a superhero movie and it's gonna be a super cool squad battle. Awesome! We're the cool guys and they're the stupid jerks. Let's go fight them off by saying mean things in their comment sections and calling them autistic, because that's a good use of all of our time. You are not the all-knowing, righteous, godlike hero fighting for the good of mankind. You're a 12-year-old gremlin spending your time writing comments calling a 20-year-old YouTuber a gaylord faggot. Check your ego. I gotta check mine too. I'm getting really mean and high horsey here. And connecting back to my popular opinions point, these kids will have their favorite YouTuber, their little cyber daddies, dictate their opinions for them. The only reason these people hate kids like Danielle Bergoli is because they're told to by popular YouTubers. The only reason these people hate guys like Jacob Sartorius is because they're told to by popular YouTubers. Tell me one thing objectively terrible that Jacob Sartorius has done that wasn't just a mistake or something that you also would have done in the same situation. Kids are making out random people on the internet to be the devil, over one little thing that their favorite YouTuber had to say. These are the same kind of guys who used to hate Justin Bieber in One Direction with a burning passion back in good old 2010. I need my cyber daddy to tell me what opinions I should hold. And these kids are becoming anti-fandom minions for their idols as well. Remember back in 2016 when little 10-year-old kids would go around commenting hiss on shit? I always read that sort of stuff as, I don't use shampoo when I shower. When you say small loan of $1 million, all I hear is, I have a lot of dick cheese. If someone tells me, smoke weed bro, lol, all I pick up is, sometimes when I jack off, I don't clean the cum off me afterwards. I just let it dry. Oh yeah, and as a concluding pro tip, any YouTuber who constantly refers to their fan base as their family, molests kids as a pastime. The winners for the giveaway have been picked. We have emailed them and put $100 in points in all of their Cash for Apps accounts. They have all tweeted out to me and I've liked their tweets, so you can check there and confirm that I'm not pulling a derv. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like and subscribe for more. I have another giveaway coming up soon for those of you who like CSGO, and I'll see you soon.
All these niggas be jocking me. Give it to the end, make a cheese, nitty green, bitch, please, motherfuckers ain't stopping me.